Yo, what's up? Benny here. So what you're about to watch is a part of one of the weekly calls on Sample Academy. And so Hubert, one of the members of the community, he had a problem with his sample. So I took that sample, I flipped it live, and I gave him a couple of pro tips. So yeah, to hear the full beat, make sure to stick around all the way till the end, and I hope you enjoy. So actually one thing I remember you, Hubert, telling me about like the beats you want to make is that you I think were like inspired by one of the like Polish artists, I think, who like was chopping.
I was inspired by Noon.
Yeah.
You might know him from his works from PZ, Grammatics, etc.
Yeah. Okay. So, and you said that he like makes like smaller chops and stuff like that, from what I remember.
Yeah, essentially. Not always, but like sometimes he loops, sometimes he does that, but like on average, I would say.
Yeah. All right. Cause like personally here, I wouldn't really go with those small chops, but like actually maybe let's try figuring out the progression here and maybe cleaning it up a little bit more. Because right now I don't like the fact that the progression is switching every half a bar. Like every half a bar, the progression, because your BPM is like 85, 86, something like that.
I think it was 86. Yeah, 86.
Okay, 86. And then we have this is legit half a bar, and it's switching, the progression is switching every half a bar. So it's like, right? So first I would actually figure out, or try to figure out, what actually is happening in there, like progression wise, what notes are in there.
I could give you the original sample if you want to.
No, that's fine, I can use this, I don't mind.
Okay.
Because I think it will be like a cool example of like, because this is what you picked, right? And then I can show you how I would use what you picked differently, you know? And
okay.
what's the thing that you did that I think could be a little bit done differently.
Yeah, I think you're right with those, with the progression changing too much, because when I try to add my own like instrument to it, how do I say it? It just changed too much too quickly, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Because like usually the progression, I would say like people hold it like way longer. It's like they hold it for like 1 bar, like 2 bars. And if you see like a quick progression change, then what usually happens is there's like a small in between chord, and it's not all that often. You know, it doesn't happen all that often. Obviously, there isn't like any rules to this stuff, but most of the time, if you change your progression too fast, like it's gonna sound just messy. So let's see what we got here. Let's just get the EQ in so we can track the bass easier. So it's like we're literally going from G. So this is like G. Then I think it was F sharp. Then I think it was. I just used the solid bass for this.
What I also did was I tried to go with circle of fifth. I mean,
Fifth, yeah.
Where you can go from like minor to major. So I went from G minor to like the opposite of it. So it was like, I forgot. But you know what I mean. I tried to like.
Yeah, but the thing with circle of fifths is that like the like C major and A minor is exactly the same. Like the if you look at the notes, look at the C major notes, all the notes that are in here, it's just the white keys. Right?
I tried to make it more happy sounding with it being in major key instead of minor.
Yeah, but the thing is, like again, like if you look at the C major and then I'm gonna switch it to, I think it was A minor, right? And again, it's exactly the same keys. It's exactly the same. There's no difference, but there is a difference, and that's the difference is basically the root note. Which here the root note you start with the A. right? And if you use A minor, then the A is gonna feel like the home chord.
Yeah.
While the C, the C is gonna, because the C is gonna be the fifth one.
It's gonna be the most
No,
tension.
sorry, not the fifth one. The E, right? The E is gonna feel the most like with the most tension, right?
Right.
And if you switch to C major, again, the keys are exactly the same, but the home is gonna be the C chord, and the most tension chord is gonna be G. So it's not to say that you cannot switch between the two, but like you have to keep in mind those root notes of not root notes. You need to keep in mind the key of the scale, because that's where you're like the key of the scale is gonna determine where the home of the progression lands, where the tension of it lands, and all of that stuff. So yeah, going back, we had the G note here. If I just delete everything else and I turn off the scale because we don't need it for now. So we had the G. Let's go down. Right, and here we already changed, and I remember this changing to F sharp, then F. And then we go to, what is this? Then it goes to F. Seems like it goes from F to F, so it's like F sharp and then F. And so this is another thing of jazz, right? This right here, what you have here, you're not gonna find it in any of the normal keys. Not keys. Shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Genres.
No genres. You're not gonna find it in any of the scales.
Oh, okay.
Because doesn't matter what scale you pick, there is never three keys right next to each other that are in scale. Like I'm talking about major and minor scales, because obviously there's like different ones that have that, but they're more. This is just more jazzy. So it's like, of course, it's gonna just sound. It's gonna be hard to figure out, especially if you cannot follow the scale, because following the scale is way easier. And so yeah, let's just try to figure out further what's happening here. And then I think we go back to G. Here we don't have a lower note, so I don't know if it's E or what is it. Or maybe C. Yeah, sounds like C to me, because I just saw this C higher up here, this one. So it probably is just that. And then the next thing we got is F and then C. F, C. So F and then just gonna copy this. What the fuck? Alright, never mind. I'm just got F and then we got C. And then we go probably be back to G. So this is the copy of this, I guess, and then this is exactly the same, I think. So it's like G, C, and then C again. So I just make it longer. This is still C, G, F, C, and C. So this is this was what? This was C, this was G, this was F, and then we head back to C. So it should, like the progression should be something like this. Let's listen without the EQ. Wait, actually, what's going on there? Dun, dun, dun. Let's actually switch this to piano, maybe it's gonna be easier to hear.
I don't really like how that F is sounding, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, to me the F is sounding the best, to be honest, but we'll hold on. Let's figure it out with the piano. Let's do this. I don't know. Sounds fine for me now. So it looks like, what did you say was the key of this? I mean the scale?
The original sample?
No, the one that you had.
It was. Oh wait, let me quickly turn it on so I remember because I forgot. A sharp, B flat, major.
A sharp,
This is the key.
B flat major, A sharp, B flat major. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. So that means see how this F is out of, like technically it's out of key here. I wouldn't really use it because I think it's too jazzy. So I would, to be honest, just get rid of this chop entirely. I think it's too jazzy, and especially if you're just getting started with music theory. I think I wouldn't. It's gonna be really hard for you to figure it out.
Yeah, I understand it. It just samples are hard to use.
Yeah, just
basically.
like it's a little bit different if you were able to hear the chords by like with ears and all that stuff, and you could figure out by ear. But that's really really hard to do, and it literally like takes years to do that. So I would just for now keep it a little bit simpler. So let's check what we got now. If we have all of this, we've got this progression right here. We've got F, E sharp, B sharp, and that's what we got. So this is the 6th, this is the 5th, and this is the 2nd. I actually don't like it. I'm gonna transpose it into
G minor. It was.
G minor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken.
That's already better. We got the 1st, and we got the, what is that? Is that the 4th? It is the 4th. And then we got the 7th. So we can go.
7 was like this. The 7 was like the 1, right?
No,
Or am I confusing it now?
no. 7 is just 7 because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, and
7
8
also.
was like the yeah, okay.
Yeah, then it goes back to 1. And it
Yeah.
goes back to 1. In the typical minor and major scales, because different scales have different stuff going
I
on.
mean, yeah, but like we don't care about those.
I mean, we do, but not for now. Like in
Yeah,
the
not
future,
for
sure.
now, I mean.
Yeah. So let's just see what we can figure out with this. So I like this, but I want to loop it in a way where I can hold it a little longer. So maybe I would just do. Let's try to get. Is this G? It is G. This is one note, so it technically should be pretty easy to re-pitch this. Sounds like one note at least. So if we go from, we had F, which was, I still don't like it. Let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This. And then I had to pitch it up 5, right? That sounds like a fucking. That sounds like a ringtone or something like that, or like a.
It sounds like the Nokia ringtone.
Yeah, exactly.
Without...
That's what I was about to say. That's funny, but okay. Let's just see, maybe this works. Wait, this is let's just hold this for longer then. This was what at the beginning, it was G, right? It was G, so I want another G.
Why did you actually like reverse one of the chops?
I don't know, for the fun of it.
Oh, okay.
I just thought it would sound cool. I'm just trying to, cause I don't really know what to do with this. I'm just trying to figure out where to take this, or if there's anything in this at all.
Yeah, I think I might have chopped this pretty sloppily in a way that there isn't, if you like look at it even visually, a lot of those notes are like repeating, so you can't really work with that.
I mean, there is something in here. We can...
I mean, yeah, you could, but like it is just very hard to make something of it, especially for a beginner like myself, you know.
Can you actually send me the full sample itself?
Yeah, let me just quickly.
That's why I'm not really a fan of jazz samples, because it's like jazz samples
I
are so much
actually
work.
love jazz samples, mainly because of the instrumentation. Like they sound so good. Like, oh my god. Yeah, let me hear it.
I have no clue what I'm doing to this, but fuck it.
Wait, I need to look it up on YouTube because I'm not sure now if it's the same sample. Yeah, okay. Can I send you the sample and then you can download it? Because if I like the link and
Yeah,
you just download it,
that works for me.
because that would be way faster.
Yeah. To be honest, I have no clue what I'm doing with this, but I mean, it's going somewhere, so let's see what I got here. Let's see what more I got. Color. Let's just do this. Let me export it.
It's like a 7-minute sample. I think it's around like the 2nd minute mark where the chops are.
Yeah. I'm actually not gonna download the sample for now. I'll see if I can like still figure something out with this. Cause I'm kind of interested where I can take this. It's like a nice, I don't know, something.
I think it would be easier because I was chopping around the drums, you know, also. Like, I mean, rhythmically, I was chopping to do like the drums.
Oh wait, I don't want this.
You know what idea else I had for the sample? I think at the beginning I wanted to do something because in Serato you can do like a cool thing where you can play like in keyboard mode, you know?
Yeah.
And I wanted to like take a single chord and then just play it, you know, on keyboard mode. That also would be pretty sick. Okay.
Yeah, that could work as well. Yeah, but then you would have to like find like a single like isolated note and then do that. Then it could work, but because if it wouldn't like isolate a singular note, then it would just be a complete mess. Why can I not play? Why does my MIDI keyboard not work? There we go. Fixed. So I want this was what key? G minor. So G minor, bring it how much down? 3 down. G minor, 1, 2, 3. E minor. What was this code? It was F? Because this was G and then it was G and then it was so this, so it's gonna be is some random key. Let's see if something like this works with it. It's actually a completely different key. It's C sharp major. Nope. D sharp major. Nope. D major. Nope. What key is this? F, B, nope, F sharp, wait, which key was this?
It was like the sample or like...
No, I'm trying to figure out what key I have right now in here. This one. A major. Okay.
Honestly, I gotta say, you cooked with the sample flip. It kind of reminds me of 2010 by Earl Sweatshirt.
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing like what sticks. To be honest, because
yeah, but I really like the sample flip. It's really satisfying to listen, you know.
Yeah. Alright, let's
no glaze, no glaze. By the way,
let's see where I can take a photo.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, this
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of the Minecraft soundtrack.
I mean, that's good. The Minecraft soundtrack is sick.
I mean, yeah.
Where's my... What's this? What the fuck is happening here? What's happening with this song? Why does it not want to play? What the fuck? Let's do this. And then let's expand the loop a little bit. So, if you want to learn to sample like Kanye West, then check out my 90 days God tier sampling roadmap in Sample Academy. It's first link in the description, and see you there.